Right, y'all. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the pictures I got from my tia abuela Guayaca, bro. You know, my Guayaquileña, my grandmother from Guayaquil. I went over to her sister, her living sister. She died of cancer when I was a baby, so I went over to her living sister's house in Guayaquil. I got to see all these beautiful family pictures. I love you. Thank you, tia, for letting me see all this. So, anyways, here we go. It's my grandmother right there. You know, that's her mother right there. Okay, so my great grandmother. And this dude right there in the middle, I mean, the dude with the white hair, the only other dude with the white hair, he is my great grandfather from Cuba, my Cuban great grandfather, Havana Cuban. Look, dude was mad tiny and he was straight Iberian, bro. That's crazy. Dude was shorter as hell. Man, I don't know who the two people are in the end. I don't know who that dude is either. But this dude right here in the tux and everything, smiling all funny, that's my dad's brother, his younger brother. Um, the other dude. Okay, so these are my dad on the right, his older brother, and then his younger brother. So the dude standing next to my dad's older brother, who's in the middle, is his Cuban wife. Okay, and then next to my dad is my Ecuadorian mother, my Quiteña mother, my Ibarra Letacunga Quito mother. Beautiful. She looked mad cute in this picture. And look at me. There's me as a baby, my dad, and that's his cousin right there, Sandra. Oh, well, why am I giving out the name? But that's his cousin right there. So and that's his uncle right there on the right. So that's the brother of my obviously my Ecuadorian girl. He does not look like no Criollo, so obviously this is from his mom's side, and that's his tall ass dad right there at the end. Cuban Criollo. I think this is one of his cousin's kids. So yes, a beautiful picture. Got two great grandparents in there who are passed now. Bless them. Rest in peace. This is the first time I ever saw my two great grandparents. I saw this is the first time I saw my great grandparents in general. So I was just like, oh my god, I fangirled, because it's like, dang, these are my ancestors. I always want to see what my great grandparents looked like on this side. And this is my first time actually getting that opportunity. I was very happy to see them. So in the sunglasses right there, that's my great grandfather, and then my great grandmother next to him. And this is the aunt that I visited. Okay, that's my grandmother's older sister. And I think these are just kids. Okay, so this dude right here, that's her husband. He's a Quiteño. He's from Quito. And these are their kids. The one on the left right there. This one right here. And I don't know who else. Damn. So, anyways, this is. Oh, yeah, him. Okay, so yeah. I think this. Oh, yeah, I think that's her kid too. So these three are the kids. These three right there. Okay, so it's mother, father, and then three kids. So then this is my other uncle, and these are all his kids. They're all very dark complected peoples, man. Like Duke could like pass a Salvadorian or something. Look at him. So that's those are all his kids, and that's his wife, and all his kids. So yes, beautiful. Again, same picture. You just see how dark they were. Beautiful skin, man. Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, my grandmother, but because she got the little bit of African in her, she got a good ass amount of Indian number, like around 40%. It gotta be, and the rest is like Spanish, and she has Sephardic Jewish heritage because her last name is a Sephardic Jewish last name. So yes, and she was gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Look at them juicy ass lips. Look at her, and my nose looks a lot like hers. My nose is a lot like hers, and she had a badonkadonk, man. She had the African heritage in her, so that drove my Cuban grandfather in. And this is my dad and his brother and my grandmother and my grandfather. So look at him, serious ass Spaniard boy. What I love about Iberians, man. Oh, this is my grandmother's brother. When I first met him, I just realized like how his eyes like mad squinty, and it was just like crazy to me, man. Because seeing a family like with a good amount of Indian in them going on, it was like only my grandfather. But then when I see other family members, it'll be them too. So let's see. Hold on. Goddamn. So on the right is my dad and his two brothers. Again, my dad and his brothers grew up in Puerto Rico, man. Puerto Rico. So okay, this is my grandmother's grandmother. So this is the father of her. I mean, the father. This is the mother of her father. So she's got to be the one where I get a good amount of African from, and it could be from all the grandparents because like the slaves were out there in Guayaquil and shit. But you can obviously tell she got some African in her. She does not look like no white woman. Look at her nose, her hair. I don't know. Yeah, she obviously mixed with black in her though. And this is his father, my grandfather, my great grandmother's father. He looks like a mutt. But mostly European, definitely for sure. He looks like it at least. Yeah, my grandmother. Beautiful in this picture. I love this picture. So, okay, and this is her father. You know, my great grandfather. So you can see he got wavy ass hair. You see that hair, mad wavy. You see that? You see that? And you know he had darker skin. So yes. Oh, again, this is the aunt that I visited and their son and the dad. So yes, Quito to Guayaquil. All love, all love. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is my grandmother's. Dude, she was so cute, bro. This is my grandmother's baby. Look at her. Ah, look cute that baby. And I think that must be her brother then. Cute ass little baby, man. Again, that's my grandmother. Look at her. Oh, mi murica se llena. Fuck. Goddamn, hold on. Let me pause this and I'm gonna figure this out. Hold up. All right, we back on. I got like a gigabyte of space left, but let's hurry up, man. This is my grandmother in the middle, her sibling. Look how cute she was, man. My goodness. She was adorable, bro. Goodness, she was so cute, man. Gosh, she was adorable. God bless my abuela, man. I miss you, man. I mean, I barely knew you, man, but I love you, man. Thank you for my such a beautiful life woman. Okay, I don't know who this is, but she was just funny to me. Again, grandmother, her brother. A lot of these is repeats. Oh, this bitch is cute. My grandmother making a funny ass face. I don't know who's who, but that's my grandmother right there. Like, ugh, looking mad stink right there. And I don't know which one is her sister. Oh, I think the one in the middle is her sister here. And this one must have been just a friend. So you know, Guayacos, man, they got that mix. You know, African, Native, and Spanish. You know, but you gonna see people who are like more or less on one thing. You know, I think this is my aunt, my grandmother's sister. And that's my grandmother. She was so beautiful in this picture. Look at her. Look at her, gorgeous, man. It's gorgeous eyes, hair, gorgeous woman, gorgeous, gorgeous. And her brother. I think that's her brother. No, that's not her brother. I don't know who these old ass men are. Anyways, bro, this is just a family friend, bro, or like a schoolmate, bro. She is so gorgeous, bro. That's that Sri Lanka beauty right there, bro. Look at that, them beautiful ass native eyes and nose and lips, bro. She is fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. Yeah, she's definitely majority Indian, if not full. Look at her. Look at her, bro. This girl, gorgeous, man. Fuck. Girls like that make you want to travel back in time, because holy, bro. This is one gorgeous woman. That woman is mad gorgeous. So that's just a friend of my aunt. So, but fuck, was she gorgeous? I hope she's doing good. Old as hell now. I hope she has some beautiful ass granddaughters. Again, these are just friends of the family, you know. I think that's her daughter. I don't have any idea. Dude looks like Pablo Escobar. I don't know who that is though. So this is all family. Oh my grandmother, she look gorgeous in here, bro. Oh, I love her because she's like. I mean, my grandpa can't pass as white either, but she's like the most non-white grandmother I have, grandparent I have, and she was just gorgeous, man. She was gorgeous, really. And I don't even know if she's in this picture, bro. This screen recorder takes up a lot of a lot of space, so I want to get through this quickly, man. So I don't got no interruptions. This is them at their wedding. My aunt's at her wedding. Kids, I think. I don't care about her kids really. Oh, there's my grandmother again. So, house. My grandmother. She was so gorgeous, bro. I love this hairstyle, man. That must have took hours to put together. Yeah, my grandmother. My nose looks most like hers out of all my grandparents, but it's obviously a mix of all of them. This is my grandmother at the end right here. Look at her. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I think that's my great aunt. Oh, okay. Then we're going on the second aunt. This is, my aunt's, my great grandmother. She was so cute. She died in like 2010, 2011. So, yes, gorgeous. I was in middle school when she died, so it must have been 2010. Okay. My, bro, look at my grandmother, bro. Like, no, nothing, but she was thick, bro. She was thick. She's not thick. So, my grandmother and my dad and my uncle out in Cali, bro. 80s baby. Well, there's 70s babies. So, oh, this is my grandmother at her wedding, bro. Look at my Cuban grandfather, bro. Gorgeous, tall ass man. Look at him. Like, he knew he was mad fine, bro. Look at him. No homo on that though. That's all ancestor love. That's all it is. Look at him leaning down to kiss and she in her heels. Look at her. My, that's my dad's brother. My dad's other brother. I don't know. I don't know. My dad. It's some white girl who's in love with my dad when they were in California. My dad and his little brother. Dad and his little brother. Puerto Rico. My grandmother again. Gorgeous. They got so many pictures. I don't want to buying on ass. But Puerto Rico, man. This is when my dad grew up, Rio Pedro, bro. It's him and his brothers, my grandmother. My grandmother. My grandfather, my grandfather, grandmother, dad is a little brother. It's oh, that's my aunt and my abuela. Look at him. That's all that's grandfather. Again, my uncles and dad, my grandmother, my uncles and dad. I think it's my aunt, her husband, my aunt, my grandma. Look at him, little nerdy ass boy. My grandfather. He wasn't a nerd though. He didn't even go to. I don't think he didn't graduate high school. Shit, definitely not. He was working. So my dad, brothers, dad and his brothers. Look at them. Look at them. They both cuts. Grandmother, Cruz. I don't know what this is. Oh, this must have been Cali. Yeah, this is Cali then. Is it Cali or Guayaquil? This is Cali. My grandfather looking all my field son shit. Look at them, man. And they all got very beautiful, nice colors too. Look at this white girl. Look, this is what I'm talking about. That Northern European skin, they looking pink and white, bro. Like look at their beautiful tans they got, bro. Gorgeous, bro. No homo. I'm just saying, like gorgeous skin. I don't like that Northern European skin too. Oh, there she is. This is the picture I took of her a lot. You see, she got very squinty eyes, bro. You can see that native in her eyes. Look at her, and she's like 40%, give or take. Like my grandmother would have been. So she got very squinty eyes. You can see that. And she got a more native nose than my grandmother. My grandmother's got, I think you can see more of her black in her nose. She's whiter. But this is the most beautiful picture ever, man. This is my grandparents, newlyweds, holding their first son. My grandmother, grandfather looking at him. Look how tall he was, man. Big ass man. Well, he's still tall, but still, yeah. Gorgeous picture. I love this picture more than any other one. And this is my grandmother giving my uncle some milk. This is my uncle's kids. They're half Cuban, half white Cuban, Creole Cuban. Well, there's 3/4 Creole Cubans. Yeah, they white as fuck. So my uncle again, uncle and my grandmother, grandmother, my uncles and my dad, my grandparents, my dad, my grandfather, my uncles and my dad, my uncle. Look how dark dude is. Dude dark as shit, bro. And he got like straight black hair, like really silky, man. You can see his native on more than any other brothers, I think. My uncle again. Again. Just that's a great grandmother in the back. Blurry ass picture. Daniel. Oh, she's gorgeous, bro. My tia, my prima, whatever, bro. She gorgeous, bro. She gorgeous. Have quito avoy aquí, bro. That's love. So you see. Oh, and yeah, look how dark my uncle is, man. For real, dude, dark as hell. And my grandmother, he's darker than his own mom, bro. She's where you get all the nine away from. So look at my grandfather. Dude looks straight mafioso, bro. For real, look at him. Serious ass motherfucker. But he was mad wild in these days, man. He was wild, man. My cousin was telling me how my grandfather had a shotgun, and when it was New Year's, like once it sounded New Year's, bro, he grabbed his shotgun, and they lived in the hood in L.A., like an all Mexican neighborhood, and this motherfucker shot that shit like 3 times, and my grandma's like, "Stop! What you doing?" Dude was mad mad. And one time, this dude came to the house asking for money. Dude busted dude's hand open with a hammer, and the police arrested the dude who got his hands busted. I love my grandfather, bro. So, anyways, here are my two great grandparents. The Guayacos, man. Look at them. This is so cute. They're the cutest, most stereotypical Guayaco couple. Look at them, man. Look at them. Gorgeous mixed race people. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at my grandfather's face. Grandmother's face. Great grandparents. Thank y'all for your ancestry. Look how cute my grandmother was, bro. Gorgeous. I love that hairstyle. I love that picture. Her eyes. Okay, so again, yeah, this is my great aunt with her kids. So yeah, you didn't see this one yet. So yeah, all the kids. I already explained it. This is a different angle from the same picture. So you see, my great grandfather is pretty dark, man. That's a little trigueño, man. A little color to him. All of them got nice little color to them. So there we go again. My great grandfather, my great grandmother, my grandmother, cousins, great grandma. I mean, my grandmother. And look how dark dude is. That's my uncle, bro. Look how mad dark he was, bro. He still is mad dark, and he got the silkiest, blackest hair in the family, bro. I love this picture because look at my grandfather. Look at him, like fully Iberian, but he still got that beautiful olive skin complexion. Like he's not no like pink, like sunburned dude. Like dude got look at his hand, bro. Look at his hand. Dude dark, bro. He's straight Iberian, bro. No mix in him, man. That's beautiful. So again, my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great aunts, and my dad, my uncle, my great uncle, and Gideon who's married to my great aunt. So look at the color on them, man. They all got gorgeous color, all got gorgeous skin on them, And that's Iberian plus native love, all love right there. And okay, there we go. So my grandfather and my father, look at him, man. Do look mad at me. Do look like Mario. Do dead ass look like Mario, bro. I've been saying that. And yeah. Okay. Oh, now we're done. So this is my great aunt's son and his daughter. She's her mom's from Montevideo. She's gorgeous, bro. And no incest love, nothing like that. But love for my cousins, my family. So I hope y'all enjoyed these little family pictures I had to share with y'all. After my chicken Guayaquil, and yes, subscribe and shout out all my ancestors from Guayaquil. You know that. Love you, abuela. I love you, abuela. And that's it.